Thank you for participating in our second week of voting. Voting numbers were close, especially between Corey and Quinn. Ultimately, Corey wins the point for this week. There will still be 2 more opportunities for you to cast your votes, and some surprise points to be awarded. On this episode, Alan, Corey, and Link begin planning their event. Each have experienced their own unexpected hurdles and challenges. Let's see how they plan to overcome these hurdles and what they hope to do during their event.
One of the biggest problems I have is that because of my work schedule, I'm only able to really play about 2 or 3 nights a week. Even this past Friday, I'll watch my friends play in lounge so I can still stay with it, but the reality is I'm just exhausted. I have to move from location to location. If there's a team in another city, I have to make it to the next city. The problem is that you get these situations where you're perpetually lost. You're always using up a lot more time to accomplish things that you would not need to use at home. Simple things. I want to get a cup of coffee. I'm at a hotel. Is the Tim Hortons 20 minutes away or is it around the corner? Because if it's 20 minutes away, I just use up 40 minutes and I only have so much time in my nights. And these things start mounting up. I'm trying to stay flexible as much as I can, but we all have our challenges. My event is basically kind of introducing players so that they learn how to pick up these games. Because one of the things I learned about games and being top player in other games is that once you kind of learn one game, it becomes like a language. You learn all the other games fairly quickly, but you have to know what are the key things. Because all competition, all these games is you're put against somebody and you're basically creating obstacles for the other player. And all you really are doing on a fundamental way when you beat these games is you're overcoming the obstacles the other opponent is creating for you and their inability to overcome your own obstacles. And when you're dealing with challenges in life, whether it's my travel, whatever it is, you have to bring that mentality, which is there's just going to be things in front of you. There's going to be problems, whether it's a direct person creating them for you or it's just life in general. Like, you have to learn to adapt and overcome it.
Welcome to our office.
All right. So one thing that I'm wanting to do is like have 4 different stations for the youth to go to.
Okay.
So one of them will be a fighting game station. The next station would be a speedrunning station. So then the third station would be like a general gaming section where we could have like just like different kind of multiplayer games. And the last one would be like a programming station. I'm thinking we've either talked about like doing prizes via like a scavenger hunt, like if you hit all of the different stations and have learned one thing from each station that you can like tell us, then you end up with a prize, like a small nothing too big, but like a small prize. Also talking about getting food for the day as well.
That is definitely going to be something to look into, regardless of what program we have, events we have. Food is something that our youth are always looking for.
All right, so I'll definitely
brings them together for sure.
So we'll definitely put together some food as well. To also reach out to some of my friends in the community and see if they want to like donate anything for
awesome.
prizes as well.
Yeah, I guess I'll give you a tour and see
Okay,
where the
sounds good.
spaces we're going to be using are. Head on out. This is our youth lounge.
Okay.
On average, I would say we have about 30 youth in the building regularly. So a lot of them hang out in here. We have pool, we have air hockey on the other side of this, ping pong, we bring the PS4 out.
Okay.
It's our computer lab, so we have after school programs that use it, as well as our youth in the evening time if they ever want to go on the computer. So the next room is our kitchen, not necessarily for your specific rotations, but As part of the tour of the building, this is one of our other popular spaces.
All right.
Marlene is our amazing chef of the building, always making food.
right.
We offer dinner Monday to Thursday for our youth at 5:30,
Okay.
and then we have a cooking program for our youth on Fridays if they want to make something for themselves. This is one of the spaces that we could possibly use for programs.
Oh, this is huge.
And our 6 to 9 after school program happens in this room.
We could almost like split
Yep.
this
Whatever works for you.
the general gaming and the speedrunning area.
Yeah, if you
the
wanted to.
speedrunning area will not be as big, but like general gaming,
Mm-hmm.
maybe if we did general gaming in there and fighting games here, that would also be
Yeah, whatever works for
would
you.
be better. All right. Oh, that's nice.
Definitely multi-purpose. All the programs use it. It's very popular in the evening time, especially with our older youth. Is it up or down? Oh.
There it is.
All right, cool. And we have the TV available if you need any other projectors as well. We have them. If you want to do one of the rotations in here, you can definitely do so as well.
All right.
Actually, this is my first time here, so I pretty much want to scout out the place, see exactly, what goes on here, but at the same time, I wanted to see the space and just to see what the community was like.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. It was a long run.
It's all good. It happens.
But I wanted to host a small tournament just to get people interested and to bring people a bit closer to gaming. Actually, because normally the majority of games I play are fighting games. So
We have a lot of fighting games
yeah,
here.
so
to
I wanted to the youth here that probably play them as well.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if they could be a bit interested. I wanted to be able to get people engaged, but I also want people to feel good about themselves, be able to talk more about themselves. I was given a budget to work with. Right now, it's not. I'm also putting some of my own money into it as well.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to potentially use that as prize money.
Oh, wow.
So the
Okay.
whole business. Just
That's an incentive always.
Yeah. So I want people to actually feel like the whole concept is I want people to feel it feels like an actual tournament, but at the same time I want them to have satisfaction knowing that they worked hard for what they got.
Right.